Mark here for another great Wisdom and Knowledge 5. I was off last week because I was on vacation in Ohio. I had a special episodes set up for last week when I was on vacation at the hotel where I was staying at. I wanted to do a special episode, but it fell through, so we'll have to reschedule that one due to my guests, previous commitments. Anyways, this week on Wisdom and Knowledge 5, I want to discuss what's going on in the world, especially Blockout 2024. Blockout 2024 is where all these people, everyday people are blocking celebrities on, TikTok, Instagram, social media, the ones that are not, recognizing, not, standing against this genocide that's going on in Palestine. You know, people who remain silent, this is crimes against humanity right here, what is going on. And what I see is just, I see a lot of people standing up, and this is great, like humanity, left and right, free power, waking up to what is really going on. That the Zionists, run the freaking country. There is no USA. I hate to say that, but there is no US. I'm not going to say that there is no USA because we are the US, and I'm not, I'm for worldwide humanity. That's it, and I'm not for one world currency, one world government. No, no, nothing like that. I mean humanity connecting with each other across the world, and we're all human beings living on this, planet Earth, so to speak. From that aspect, you know, and so what is going on in our country is they're giving billions to and they're being run by Israel. AIPAC is donating to, and I'm sure other organizations too that are Zionist are donating to just about every single, political official in this country. We do not have a USA. There is no United States of America flag. That's gone. It's all Israel. It's all the flag of Israel to push this genocide, to get rid of the Palestinian. No, I'm not playing that game. I'm not supporting them. I'm not supporting it. And I wasn't political to begin with. I wasn't, before this. It's just seeing what's going on in the past. I've stood against it in the past, and I stand against it right in today's time, I should say. But let me show you something, because a lot of people were saying, "Oh, well," they were speaking out against, Biden, and they were saying, "Oh, well, you're funding this, you're doing this," and then they're like, "Oh, well, Biden's holding arms. He's not gonna give, arms to Netanyahu." Uh, Newsflash, hey, anyone who's buying that narrative, I'm sorry, much love to you, but no, I mean, much love to all of humanity, but wake up. This is not what's really happening. He's always been in it. He will always be in it. Let me show you this from a couple of days ago. This was Tuesday of this week from the Wall Street Journal. I want to show this to you so you can see what really is going on. Look at this. Biden moves forward on billion-dollar new arms deal for Israel. The administration notifies Congress of a large arms package after withholding shipment of bombs last week. They are still providing ammunition. The Biden administration notified Congress on Tuesday, see, just like I said, Tuesday, that it is moving forward with more than $1 billion in new weapons deal for Israel. U.S. and congressional officials said a massive arms package less than a week after the White House paused the shipment of bombs over planned Israel assault on Rafah. The latest weapons package includes the potential transfer of 700 million in tank ammunition, 500 million in tactical vehicles, and 60 million in mortar. And anyways, the bottom line is, you know, that they're all in on it. They're all Zionists. Okay, which is exactly why I don't take part in this selection show called, and I don't play the left versus right, let's conquer and divide. And one other thing that I want to touch upon, because I was watching, you know, one of the live protests from UCLA, because the colleges are still protesting, this genocide. They're still standing for Palestine peacefully, I might add. While the cops are out there in riot gear trying to intimidate people, look like they are the toughest, saying, "Hey man, I'm the cool." And then so these are usually only available on TikTok. At least that's the platform that I've seen them on. They're not mainstream news. They're not this. They're, well, if they are mainstream news, the mainstream news will, Israel's God. The Zionists control the mainstream news, so it's going to be their narrative, not peaceful protesters' narrative, which we know is the truth. Well, anyways, you're watching this peaceful protest. They're standing against this genocide. They're standing, to free Palestine. And you get all these supporters, all these people riling on there, the Trump supporters, MAGA, 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 MAGA's my God, MAGA's my God. Oh, beat them to death, cops, beat them to death, cops. Oh, these people are this and that. Hey, wait, you people claim to be for freedom. You're against people peacefully protesting. But first of all, you're brainwashed. MAGA, if you look up the meaning of MAGA, it's not Make America Great Again. Look up the meaning of MAGA. It is a demonic meaning. That is what MAGA means. Look it up. Look it up for yourself. You'll see that it is a demonic meaning. Anyways, enough about that. So those people were riling, saying, "Beat these people down, beat the." So you want your own citizens beat down, so you can worship Zionism, so you can worship Zionist. It's absurd. So and what these people want, not only do they want, peace, they want, this genocide to end. They want these universities. How on earth did we get to the point where just about every university in the US is, help funding this war? And they're saying divest. Why does Israel, why does the Zionist have, a play in every one of our universities? There is no US. What are you talking about? There is no US anymore. You know, it's absurd. So they're saying divest from funding the war, which these universities won't do. You know, so we are living in times where humanity is rising up. They're standing against this like never before. And this needs to continue, but people need to be on alert. People need to see through the bullshit. And I'm not saying I'm better than anyone. I've just, done my research, and I know that these when it comes to political, figures, like, none of them represent us. They are selected, they are not elected, they serve their public interest, which is primarily the Zionist. That's what they want. They want their own agenda. They want their agenda. That's why AIPAC is funding just about every politician in every state. It's insane. It's insane what is going on. But you see this humanity rising up, and it needs to continue, and people need to continue to stand against, whether it be, by doing the blockout, or blocking out companies, boycotting companies, I should say, that are taking part in it, that are, being funded by the Zionists, that are, standing with Israel. No, I'm sorry, I don't. I stand for humanity and peace, and I stand against this genocide. And I don't know if you knew this, but I found out from, I was watching this Gerald Celente last night, and he was, talking, with Judge Andrew Napolitano, and they brought up a great point, that, just the other day, Netanyahu said that this could go on. He goes, this war could go on for another 10 years. How is this guy not, how is this Netanyahu, this genocide pusher, not held responsible? Why are the US officials, protecting him? Because they're all bought and sold. They're all bought and sold. They serve one thing, and that's it, Zionism. No, it's not the United States of America. It's not. Well, and you can't say it's not because I mean the people that live here who are standing up for humanity. You could say that they are, what represents the true point of this country. So we have that going for us, but this guy does not. No, this guy is pure evil. All these people are. All these people that are supporting a genocide and going against humanity, and they are pure evil. These ones who worship politicians, who say politicians are my way out. But you can't think for yourself. You can't take care of yourself. You actually think that these people who are all on, whether it be Trump, Biden, whether it be Lindsey Graham, whether it be, Speaker Mike Johnson, they're all freaking Zionists. They're all against humanity. They don't represent the United States of America. And it's one big club and you're not a part of it and they don't care about you. So to all the humanitarians across the world, thank you for standing up. Thank you for, taking a stand, for being against this, for rising up against what is going on in this world, and continue to take a stand, continue to do whatever you can, continue to support and, stand for peace, stand against this genocide that's going on in Palestine. Stay away from the mainstream news because the mainstream news is feeding you their narrative, and connect with humanity like never before. That's one thing we can do is connect. And while we're still around, connect. And one thing you have to look out for, because there's so much going on right now. Gas prices at an all-time high. They're giving billions of dollars to Israel, billions of dollars to Ukraine. They're giving arms. You name it. They're doing this, that, and the other. At the end of the month, there is the World Health Organization is doing a treaty. It'll be signed in place where they control all your rights. So keep a lookout for that to see what happens there in the U.S. Because what that would mean is they would essentially, all your health rights, all your rights would be done. They could claim pandemic and do whatever they want with you. They're not about health. World Health Organization not about health. Newsflash, in case you didn't know that already, I'm sure a lot of people already did know that already. Not about health. Not about health. No, not at all. So keep a lookout for that. It's on the 27th when they're going to finalize it, like put it into place, 27th of this month. So uh just continue to rise up, continue to stand for humanity, continue to encourage one another, connect with one another like they're like never before. Uh I recommend platforms like TikTok. I really enjoy connecting with people from across the world on, you know, whatever's going on, and just connecting with humanity, because you will find, you know, they post articles, videos, you name it, And one other thing that I wanted to mention is that Secretary of State Blinken just went over to Ukraine and karaoke Keep on Rocking in the Free World. Really? You're gonna go over there, and assuming he went over there, who knows if he really went over, if he was really over there when he did that? Who knows? I mean, you let's just say that he went over there. Let's say that this is true and he went over there and sang "Rocking the Free World." Like, why? Oh, of course. Well, of course, we know that they're not for us, and we really don't care anyways about these, scum. Anyways, I think I'll leave it at that today. I got some great, episodes, great guests coming up, and just stay tuned. and continue to stand for humanity. Continue to open your eyes to what is really going on in this world. Uh, Thanks so much to all the listeners. Thanks so much to everyone taking a stand for what is right in this world. Much love to everyone.